Good morning. Gonna do a little video on winter wellness, and I'm gonna do my immune booster blend. And I know that this blend is different from ones that you can Google or look up, and these are the reasons why. So I don't know if you know, but I am a holistic practitioner, and my passion is to treat people and work on people. I work with pathogens and toxins, and I help people to clear them out of their body with a variety of different modalities and healing. So what I see now, this is a very different angle than most people come from. So this is why I've created the immune booster. Now, if you're on our team and you're in our group, you constantly see me specifically post this roller, and I'm going to tell you the background of why I do. So in the average day, right, there are pathogens and toxins that make us sick, and most of us have the understanding that, okay, I have a cold, and most of the times we're not going to be like, is it a bacteria, is it a fungus, is it a parasite? We just know we have a cold, we know we have to fight it off, which is great. Or you have a residual cough that has not gone away for 6 weeks, and you just know that it's a cough and you got sick and you just need to let your body heal it out, which is great. But my point of view is everything has a cause. Everything's caused by something. So what I do is I go down to that underlayer and find the cause so that we can heal it faster and we can heal it more effectively, or just easier for me to know what the specific pathogen or toxin is so that we can help ourselves better. So the common pathogen that we hear, people think bacteria. Well, ironically, bacteria nowadays is not as common as other ones. So if you have a cold, you can have a bacteria. You can have a parasite. Most people will cringe at that one, but parasites are just as common as bacteria nowadays. And I'm not talking crazy worms. I'm talking there are small little parasites that look just like bacteria, and those can make us sick the same way that bacteria can. We can get it off surfaces. We can get it off all the same ways that bacteria can be traced onto us, okay? So it can be a virus, obviously, and it can be a fungus. It also can be an environmental factor, so that could be like a cleaning solvent, a pesticide, something that you ate that has like a preservative in it or a dye. It can be pollution from the air, any of those things. Most people may not understand that that can cause a cold, okay? Obviously, a pathogen is going to be contagious. An environmental factor is not contagious. So if you're the only one in the house that has that really heavy chest and you just can't get rid of it, it's probably because some type of chemical, potentially. Pathogens can pair with, bear with me, pathogens can pair with chemicals as well. So you can have a bacteria with a chemical. So when you have that situation, we'll focus on the lungs, right? When you have that situation, you might have this really bad cold and then you get over it, but you have that residual cough that will not go away, and you've had it for 6 weeks. And you've gone to the doctor, you've done more antibiotics, you've done all these things, it just doesn't change. That's usually when the pathogen, say the bacteria, has been paired with a chemical from something, which is very common. All this stuff is common, like happens all the time. And so what you need is to have something that will actually pull out the chemical so that your lungs can heal. So I just put frankincense on, by the way, so that's why I'm all red. So knowing these things that I know, the common cold in the winter is actually usually caused by a parasite or a fungus. It can be caused by viruses, and that's when you get the fever, correct? So if you don't have a fever and you have a cold, majority of the time it's honestly a parasite. Which again freaks people out, but just think just like a bacteria. So I made up this roller blend with the knowledge of what I have in my practice, because I was like, we need something that we can use that will hit everything. So instead of you trying to figure it out, because it's hard to figure those things out unless you're gonna muscle test it, I decided to make up a roller. And in the roller, I do 3 to 5 drops of each of these oils I'm gonna go over, and then I fill the rest with a carrier oil, and then I use it everywhere. So you can do it for maintenance every single day, so prevention and support for your immune system to flush itself naturally so that it's ready if you do come across something. And I'll just put it on my throat because it's easier for me. You can put it on the bottom of your feet morning and night, and just do that every single day so that your immune system's ready. It's ready to go, and you can flush out stuff. When you're not sick and you use the immune booster, it actually allows your body to flush out things that it's been holding on to, because it doesn't have to fight something else at the time, so it can focus on flushing things. So using an immune booster routinely is really good for your immune system and for the health of your body. When you're not feeling well, I use the immune booster every hour. You can use it every 15 minutes, and you can put it wherever you want. If I have a chest cold, I'm gonna put it on the chest. If I'm on my feet, as much as you want, down the spine, whatever works best for you. And you can use this because it is diluted with the carrier oil. You can use it on infants and older, okay? So it's universal. But once I see a symptom coming, I'm immune boosting like crazy until that symptom's gone. And what are we doing? Are we guaranteeing that we're fighting these things off with this? No, but you are giving your body an amazing support to do so. And we're giving it avenues to take all the power of fighting into one roller. It's really cool. So what if you use the roller and you don't have a fungus? Well, honestly, actually, people have funguses all the time. Your body is made up of funguses that it needs to keep. It also has bacteria that it needs to keep. So technically you always have it, but is it going to clear out the good stuff? No, it's not. Your body knows what is the good stuff. No, it's not going to. Your body knows what's the good stuff and what is the bad stuff. So it's really cool. What I like about it is I used to get sick all the time. And so did my kids, and we just started using this every single day. Like, my kids think that to be ready for the day, they gotta put their immune booster on. They think that at bedtime, they gotta put their immune booster on. Like, that's what humans do. That's what they think. So it's really nice. And what I do is when I make these up, I make like 5 of them and put them in each person's room, and we have a spare one. It's nice. So you're literally giving your body resources every single day. So you go outside every day, you're around people every day, you're constantly allowing your body to fight and to support you, which is really nice. Most people don't think about the prevention with actually helping your lymphatic to flush when it's not sick, because when it is sick, it's just working on the stuff that it needs to get out, but we could actually cleanse it and allow it to have space for when you're sick, and you can pull more stuff in. It's really cool. So what I have in this roller and why I have this roller the way it is. Easy one. I have lemon. So I put 3 to 5 drops of lemon in there. Why do we put lemon in this roller? Lemon cleanses your lymphatic. It stimulates your lymph nodes. Sarah just did a post on lemon to flush. So yeah, we want that to do that. It also is really good at helping to relieve like mucus pressure and helping it to drain itself. So yeah, on your chest, guys. But your lymph nodes are the foundation of your immune system. So if that can't flush properly, then how are you going to fight things off? It's a huge thing, and you have lymph nodes everywhere. So lemon, key, crucial. You also can think of it, okay, we need to cleanse in order to have room for space for things. Frankincense. This one people usually do not put in this roller. If you find immune booster rollers, frankincense is not in there, but I will tell you, this is the first one I put in my roller because it actually, in my mind, is the most important. The number one thing that makes people sick, the number one cause actually for cancer, we're not talking about cancer, but this is an example, is that environmental factors, so that's chemicals, all those things. That's the number one cause for cancer. So knowing that fact, that makes people sick. So if we put frankincense in our roller, it's going to stimulate your body and your cells in your body to actually, shake and release free radicals off your body. Free radicals are when you have environmental stuff that are not natural to your body, not organic to your body, in your body that is just sitting there, and we don't need that. So the more chemicals, toxins, pollutions, all those things that you can get out of your body, the healthier you're going to be, because that stuff confuses our body and confuses the synapses and confuses the growth and the renewal of our body. So yeah, let's get it out. So frankincense has the power to do that. So does your Ninja Red drink. Ninja Red drink. It's antioxidants, guys. That's what antioxidants do. That's why they're so important. That's why people talk about them all the time. And that's just focusing on free radicals. Antioxidants do a lot more than that. But so frankincense goes in here because I know personally too that when somebody has residual elements and symptoms, it's usually a pathogen linked with what? chemical. So if we have that in there, then we have what we need already. I put Immupower in there. This one's expensive. It's 75 bucks. Put 5 drops in it, and I use it for that, and this baby will last me years, absolutely years. So, and why do you put it in there? Well, Immupower. It's for your immune system. It literally has this combination of oils that are going to boost your immune system. It has hyssop, routinely known, it's actually biblical, for cleansing your body and healing your body. Mountain savory, huge for immune boosting. Cistus, huge for your metabolic system. Camphor, if you look into medicines, or what do you want to call it? Holistic medicines, like, what do you want to call it? What am I thinking of? Old herbal stuff. Camphor is a huge one that they use for respiratory support. Huge. Frankincense, oregano, clove, cumin, and dorado azul. Those oils are so important to the key part of functioning of our immune system and our body as a whole. So that one goes in there because it's really good for you. If we are like really not feeling well, which hasn't been thankfully for years, I'll put this in our diffusers too. At nighttime when we're sleeping, I'll pair it with whatever we need. If it's respiratory, I'll pair it with RC or the Thieves, and I'll put that in there too if I really think that we need to kick this. We really need to support our body. Fight, body, fight. Put it in there. Thyme. Thyme is routinely used to support the release of pathogens that hold a lot of space and a lot of moisture in our body. So, and a lot of times we know that it's like funguses, right? So thyme will help support the release of that. It's also really good to just boost your immune system so your body can fight things off. A lot of people in the winter get super dry. And most of it is because we don't hydrate as much in the winter because it's not as appealing and comforting as a cold, we don't want to be colder. So maybe try heating up your water instead. Maybe that will be helpful, but thyme is really good to help support the movement of anything that's actually adding to the dryness of your body as well. Oregano. Oregano is a huge one, and this one is really good for supporting those things that trigger, higher heated bodies when you're really not feeling well. So this one is going to help you to really move and circulate the energy so that you can fight things off faster. It gives your body like I visualize like this thing is like the Hulk, okay? The Hulk of immune systems. And having all these components might sound overwhelming. Let me do one more, and then I'm going to talk about how you can help yourself with the overwhelming amount of all these. And then Thieves. Thieves is our routine. We know if you're not feeling well, Thieves, Thieves, Thieves. We love it so much and it works so well that we have a cleaning for our household with Thieves. So Thieves goes in there. So you take all these oils, you do 5 drops, put them in the roller, and have fun with this. Like really, just know that you're supporting your body in this beautiful way. How do you afford all this stuff? Well, one, you could literally just do one order all these things, and you're set for a long time, especially if you're only using this for this roller. These oils are gonna last you over a year, especially if you're just doing 5 drops. Depending on how many rollers you make, you could do 3 drops, but you could say, let's say you are gonna order them maybe twice a year if you're making a lot of rollers. You can use all these oils and order them through your points on ER. If you are somebody that orders consistently every single month and you have your red drink that you're ordering, you have different supplements you're ordering, you have oils that you love, you can literally use your points and buy these oils for free, which is what I do. So I like to take my points that I have accumulated and buy the things that I absolutely routinely use. And oils are a really easy way to do that. So I actually just got the Immupower in because I was getting low on it. So I put my points and I got it for free. So there's ways to budget this in so that you can help yourself. Do you use this immune booster year round? Absolutely. This is the only blend I make that we use every single day. And it's very helpful because it's diluted. You can put it on any age and you can literally sit there and have kind of like an immune confidence, knowing that if you use this, let's say 5 times in a day when you're not feeling well, you're gonna feel better. You are gonna feel better because your body has avenues that are gonna support it. And that is way better than not doing it. So this is something that I enjoy. I like the rollers personally because it's just really easy. You can just go and use them. Putting on a drop, you know, and then using it, put on the bottom of your feet, to me, isn't as realistic because I don't always have time to put 6 oils on the bottom of my feet morning and night. I'm not always gonna make time for that, but a roller, I can put by my bed. And even if I'm laying in bed, I'm going to sleep and I'm like, oh, I didn't put my roller on. I don't have to be like, oh no, I'm not gonna get up, I'll do it tomorrow. I literally just go, and there's no excuses. So my biggest advice for you is to go on Amazon, or wherever you get your rollers. I get the 48 pack of the rollers, to be honest with you, and I buy that pack and I make a convenient amount of this roller. It's really nice, and I always make sure I have a spare for all the rooms after I fill everybody's rooms, because sometimes you just need more. So I also like to put it in the bathroom. I have one in my medicine cabinet, and I'll just roll it if I feel like I just need an extra boost. I talk a lot, so my throat tends to get raspy. It's raspy right now. So I'll just roll that on before I go to bed. It makes it really easy. So think immune boosting, supporting your body when it needs it, also when it could just use more space in its lymphatic. But also allowing you to have the convenience of continually to help yourself. The easier it is, the more you have it in your routine, the more likely you're going to remember and the better you're going to feel. You all know how that is with consistency. When we do things that make us feel good and we do it consistently, we do better with other choices. This is a really simple thing that you can do all the time. And then when you're not feeling well, go ahead and do it. Also, some people will get the idea that if you're using this all the time, it's lowering your immune system because your body doesn't want to fight anymore. No, these things are not going to tell your body to stop fighting. What it does, it just supercharges it. It gives it the information to stimulate it to do those things. So it won't lower your body's ability to fight. It actually just continues to give it the idea to fight. And that is wonderful because we don't need to have a lower immune system, so you don't have to worry about that mindset, that idea. And I think that's really comforting as well. And remember, if your body is not fighting off anything and you use an immune booster, you're actually giving your body the time and the stimulation to go find the things that it has time to go fight off. Because it usually, I'll tell you, our bodies will actually keep things in it that are not good for it, pathogens and toxins. When it's not an immediate response, when your body knows that it's not really harming you horribly, it's going to focus on digestion. It's going to focus on if you have too much stress, trying to combat that. So there's a lot of things that it's focusing on instead, and it will categorize what's the worst in its body. So you could have bacteria in your stomach that your body's like, you know what, right now it's not bothering me. I'm going to work on trying to suppress her stress right now instead. So, but if you put the immune booster on every single day, your body's going to be like, oh, well, we're not focusing on this, but you know what? Now that we have the superpower to go do that, why don't we go push that bacteria and stimulate it to move? So it actually, it's really nice. It's really, really, really nice. And it's good for the routine health and wellness. So not just winter wellness, year round, it's really, really helpful. Very manageable to order these and get them either free or just know in your budget, you're going to do this, excuse me, you know, once or twice a year. You can get the smaller ones. These are the big guys, but I prefer the big ones because I know that I'm going to use them anyways. But if you wanted to be more budget friendly, you could always, actually this isn't 75, it's in the 60s, but still. You could always get the smaller versions. You could go into Vitality or singles and get those versions, and then you just got to get the big one of the Immune Pro and budget it that way. So there's very big variations. I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, please feel free to comment or to private message me, and have a wonderful day.